History and emergence of information age. The Dewey Decimal System was developed by Melville Dewey in 1876. This organization system is made into many posters to this day, placed around libraries for the convenience of anyone in search of a book or a librarian trying to put one in its correction. Magnetic recording, which is today used for video and audio tape, was first introduced around 1899 to 1900 by Danish inventor Valdemar Poulsen. Poulsen envisioned that it would be useful for office dictation and telephone recording. George Méliès, a magician turned filmmaker, introduced innovative special effects in the first real scene fiction film titled Le Voyage dans la Lune at 1902, aka A Trip to the Moon. 1926 first practical sound movie, which is Don Juan. It is the first major motion picture to premiere with full-length synchronized soundtrack. Audio recording engineer George Groves, the first Hollywood to hold the job, would supervise Sound of Woodstock 44 years later. 1946 ENIAC computer was developed. The result was Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, built between 1943 and 1945. The first large-scale computer to run at electronic speed without being slowed by any mechanical parts. 1958 First Integrated Circuit. This is Jack Kilby's first integrated circuit. He invented it at Texas Instruments in 1958. From TI comprised of only a transistor and other components and a slice of germanium. Kirby's invention, 7.6 by 1/16 inches in size, revolutionized an electronics industry. 1971, Intel introduced the first microprocessor chip. It is called the Intel 4004. This is the world's first microprocessor, a complete general-purpose CPU on a single chip. Released in March 1971 and using cutting-edge silicon gate technology, the 4004 marked the beginning of Intel's rise to global dominance in the processor industry. 1972, optical laserdisc was developed by Philips and MCA. Dutch physicist Klaas Kampen and Piet Kramer at Philips development an analog system using a laser diode and reflective optical techniques that yielded a December 1972 joint public demonstration of Philips Video Long Play or VLP laser player with disc produced by MCA, or what we call Music Corporation of America. 1975 Altair microcomputer kit was released. It is the first personal computer for the public. In January 1975, a photograph of the Altair appeared on the cover of the magazine Popular Electronics. The caption read, "World's first mini-computer kit to rival commercial models." According to the magazine, the machine sold as a kit for $395 and assembled for $498. 1977, RadioShack introduced the first complete personal computer for the public. One of the first personal computer in 1977, Tandy's RadioShack division introduced one of the first personal computers, the TRS-80. It became widely used in small business and was the major contributor to the personal computer explosion. Mid-1980s, artificial intelligence was separated from information science. Boom 1980 to 1987. In the 1980s, a form of AL program called Expert Systems was adopted by corporations around the world, and knowledge became the focus of mainstream AL research. In those same years, the Japanese government aggressively funded AL with its Generation Computer project. 1984, Apple Macintosh computer was introduced. The Macintosh 512 KB, nicknamed Fat Mac, was introduced in September 1984. It gave users 4 times as much as memory and allowed them to keep several major programs open simultaneously. The vertical processor case and 9 monochrome screen were distinguished features to all early Macintosh line. 1940s, beginnings of information science as a discipline. The roots of discipline of information science lay in three post-World War II developments: the Shannon-Weaver information theory model, Norbert Wiener's conception of the science of cybernetics, and rapid advances in the design and production of electronic computers. 1945, Vannevar Bush foresaw the invention of hypertext. Memex, 1945, Vannevar Bush, 1890-1974, is normally considered the grandfather of hypertext, since he proposed a system we would now describe as a hypertext system as long ago as 1945. This system, the Memex memory extender, was never implemented, however, but was only described in theory in Bush paper. 1923, television camera tube was invented. The first electronic camera tubes were invented in the United States by Vladimir K. Zworykin, the iconoscope in 1924, and by Philo T. Farnsworth, the image dissector, in 1927. These early inventions were soon succeeded by a series of improved tubes such as the Orthicon, the Image Orthicon, and Vidicon.